Hi, this is Alex, and today with ninjateacher.com we're going to be talking about a topic that everyone loves to talk about, and that's money. And specifically how much money you need to bring over here to start teaching English in Korea, and how much you have had to have saved up to get through until you get your first paycheck here in Korea. So you might have heard that you get some good bonuses as soon as you come over to Korea. And this is very true, and all your flights, your money that you spend to come over here is reimbursed as well as extra. However, the problem is that you actually need some money up front because you only get these after a period of being here in Korea. Okay, so the benefits you do get are these. So first up, you get an entrance allowance, which is 1.3 million won, which is about $1,300. With that money, you can go ahead and cover your flight, pay for your flight, and it's a reasonable amount. You know, your flight is not going to be more than that, so you'll probably be able to pocket some money extra. I only spent about $700 on a flight, so that was some nice extra change that I had over and above. Then you get a settlement allowance, which is essentially the money that your school gives you to get settled into your apartment, buy some stuff that you don't have, and basically get going in your new flat. And that's 300,000 won, $300. So that's a nice little extra on top of the entrance allowance. Now the problem with these is you do get them, and they do, get you going quite nicely. However, you have to have enough money until you get them, and you only get them at the end of your first month of teaching. Now the settlement allowance, some people get it soon after arriving. I only got it after my first month was finished though. So that was kind of tough in the sense that I had to have all the money to keep me going for a month, as well as paying for my ticket up front. Okay, so those are the benefits you're going to get when you arrive here, but only after the first month. Plus your first month's salary, that's a nice big chunk of cash, about 3.7 million won, $3,700. And with that money, you can go ahead and pay off the flight that you had before, that you had to pay for, and go ahead and pay off anything else that you spent during that time. So your other main expense, other than the flight, is going to be that first month while you're in Korea and you haven't been paid yet. So that money is something you need to save up for. And it's recommended that you bring about 1 million won, which is $1,000, to get you through your first month. That is quite a small amount, and I would recommend a little bit more because that's only half your salary. So you're expected in your first month in Korea to go on half a month's salary when you're very new to everything. You don't know what everything costs. So maybe if possible bring a little bit more. So with the flights and that $1,000 or more, you're gonna need to have about $2,000 plus saved to initially get over here, to pay for one, the flight, and two, the 1 month that you won't have a salary over here. So yeah, like I said, for me, the first month I arrived here and I was so excited. I just wanted to do everything. I wanted to go party, I wanted to buy things, I wanted to eat all the food, and I didn't have any sense of how much everything cost, and I didn't know how well it converted to my currency. So overall it was quite tough to get a sense of how much I was spending, and that $1,000 that I brought was not really enough, and I had to borrow a little bit more money at the end just to cover that. So yeah, I'd recommend a little bit more, but if you have $2,000 to cover your flight, which you're gonna have to buy at the last minute most probably, then yeah, you should be able to come over here and get through until that first paycheck, plus the entrance allowance, plus the settlement allowance. So that's, if you look at it in terms of what you'll have left over, you're looking at about 1.7 million won if you brought over $2,000, and if you get 3.7 million won, $3,700, you're going to get about $1,700 over and above that once you paid off your flight and that first month. So you've got a nice chunk of cash to keep you going, to save, to spend, to do what you want with it. And after that, you'll be earning your salary, which is a good one. So you should be set after that. So hopefully that showed you how important it is to save a bunch of money before you come over. And you do need a certain amount just to get by until your first paycheck. So be aware of this, save in advance, try and plan ahead. If you know you're going to start doing it in a few months or a year even, start putting aside some money, and hopefully that will help you out. Okay, that's it from me, and if you enjoyed this, like my video, send me some messages, tell me what you want me to make videos about and I'll do it. Get in contact with me and we can chat about teaching in Korea, and hope you have a great day, and yeah, see you soon.